Hey y'all, it's Chris and welcome back to Creative Loops. This is my channel where I explore all things yarn, crochet, and sometimes knit. And for today's video, we are actually in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. So we are here on our family vacation, just trying to find time to connect and relax and enjoy time together. My husband, Marcus, and I were able to visit a local yarn store yesterday and speak with the owner of the store, Elena. Marcus speaks Spanish. Marcus is fluent in Spanish. I, unfortunately, am not fluent in Spanish, only know a little bit that I've learned from Duolingo, and that is not nearly enough to feel confident having conversations with people in that language. So Marcus came with me and Elena spoke English as well, but was really able to express herself speaking in Spanish with Marcus. Marcus asked her a couple of questions about what her favorite yarn is, what drove her to open up the store, and what are some of the things that she likes to make most with the yarn that she has. We're going to go ahead and do a quick introduction to the yarn store that I visited and speak with Elena. I have an audio clip of Elena that I would like to share, but I really wanted to just show off all of the beautiful yarn that was in the store. So as you'll see from these photos, there were a couple of sections of yarns that were on display. A lot of the yarn that was on display I noticed were either cottons or cotton blends. She did have a couple of wool blend yarns, which you'll see a couple of them that I bought, as well as a couple of 100% acrylic yarns. And here is Elena speaking about her dream. Elena says,
Y pues creo que esto cumple el sueño que yo tengo con la tienda. Mi sueño es hacer un mundo más bonito tejiendo y que tengan la posibilidad aquí en el pueblo de tener estas opciones de colores y que puedan echar a volar su creatividad, su imaginación con todo esto. Esa es mi idea.
Yeah. My dream was always to have a yarn shop, to have lots of yarn, lots of colors, lots of textures, to be able to share with people and have them catch that same love for knitting, for yarn, for color, for creativity. That was always my dream, and today I'm living it. La Estambreria de Yeya, here in Puerto Vallarta, has been open for 8 years now. So if you are ever in the area and looking for yarn, don't hesitate to stop by and tell Elena hi. Now we're gonna do a yarn haul of all the yarn that I purchased from the store. I have about 30 skeins of yarn here. The first yarn that I'm gonna show off is this Circulo Saturno. So I know this yarn is made in Turkey, but I'm pretty sure this is a Brazilian yarn line that is, I know it's pretty popular in Brazil, or at least the people that I watch on Instagram that are in Brazil use a lot of this yarn, and I've seen this on their channels. So I bought this yarn. I have 3 different colorways here. I bought this yarn because it reminds me a lot of Premier Puzzle, and honestly, I would not be surprised if it's made in the same mill, because again, this is made in Turkey. This is 100 grams, and I know Premier Puzzle usually comes in 200 grams, and so this is 150 meters, and Premier Puzzle is 300 meters. So the location and the makeup of the strand seems to be very similar, but these colors are not, at least from what I saw when I went on Premier's website, they don't have these colors. So this was definitely something that I really wanted to get and try to make something with. So this is 100% acrylic. It comes in 100 gram skeins and it has 150 meters in it. It doesn't say how many yards that is, so you'll have to do the conversion yourself. It also does not say the weight, so I don't know if maybe I'm missing it or if it's called something else, but none of the skeins of yarn that I have here have what weight it is. So it doesn't say if it's like a number 4 medium weight or number 3 lightweight. So I'm not gonna say the weights because they don't have it listed on here in a way that I can understand it. I'm pretty sure it's not on here, but this again reminds me a lot of Premier Puzzle. I would say that this is a pretty thick 4-weight yarn if I had to give it a weight. The next yarn that I have here is from a company called Katia, and Elena said this company is based out of Spain. So this yarn is, the company is based out of Spain. I don't know if this was made in Spain. Yeah, I don't know if this was made in Spain. But this is called Summer Paint. If you can see the color transitions here. This is 70% acrylic and 30% cotton. I would say that this is because this is a cotton blend, I would say that this is either a 3 or a 2 weight. Elena told me her favorite yarn company is Omega. She said that that's her favorite one because it is made and manufactured the company is based in Mexico and the yarns are made in Mexico. She said her second favorite yarn company is Katia. And Katia, she said, is made in Spain. But Katia has a lot of different colors and yarns that she likes to try, and she loves things that are very colorful and has a lot of colors in them. Then I got these 2 yarns. So this is an Omega yarn made by Omega, and this is called Sinfonia. This is 100% mercerized cotton. They come in 100-gram skeins. They are 200 meters or 218 yards long. And so this is just one of your basic mercerized cotton yarns. This reminds me a lot of Karen All Day Cotton or Lion Brand's 24/7 cotton. Look and feel, they are pretty identical. Now this next cotton yarn, this is also an Omega yarn, and this is, I don't know how to pronounce that, but this is also a 100% mercerized cotton. They come in 100-gram balls as well, and these are 360 meters or 394 yards. And I got these 3 colors. I got two skeins of each color. So I'm gonna try and make a shawl with this. This as well, I would say this is a number 2 weight yarn. This is pretty thin. So yeah, I would say this is pretty good yarn for a shawl. The next yarn is also from Omega, and this is called Mimosa. And this is 62% cotton and 38% rayon or bamboo. And this comes in a 100-gram skein as well. It's 220 meters or 240 yards. And I got 4 of these. You can tell the bamboo and the cotton strands are separate and they're twisted around each other. And so it has this effect where you can see a strand that's really shiny and then one that's not. I thought this looked really cool. It's really soft. This is super soft. This is the yarn that Dante says is his favorite. So this is Alize or Alize, and this is the cotton gold. And so this is 45% acrylic, 55% cotton. It is a 100-gram skein, and it comes in 330 meters or 361 yards. And so Dante really likes these colors. This looks very similar to Premier's hipster cotton colorway that I used to make his messenger bag. So I wasn't surprised that these are Dante's favorites from the yarn store. And so these are two different colorways. We're down to the last two yarns now. This one right here is a Katia yarn. This is the basic merino. I got these two colors. This is more of like a gold yellow, mustard yellow, and then this darker green color. This is 52% wool and 48% acrylic. So this is a wool acrylic blend. This is so soft. It's super soft. I have 4 balls or 4 donuts of this green and 3 of this yellow. So I don't know what I'm gonna make with it, but definitely something for winter. Can't wait to start using this. The last yarn I have is another Katia yarn. It's Wow Chunky. So I have 2 of this orange, 2 of this green. I'm definitely gonna make a chunky sweater and hat set with this. So this is 75% acrylic, 15% wool, and 10% alpaca. So, and this is a very chunky yarn. So I would say this is like a 6 weight, maybe 7. And then outside of the yarn that I got these 2 crochet hooks. So these are wooden crochet hooks. This is a 7mm and this is an 8mm that I purchased from the store. These feel really good in my hand. They're lightweight, but they feel, they feel really good. They feel really good. I can't wait to use these. Super excited about this. That is my yarn haul from the La Estambreria de Yeya. If you're ever in Puerto Vallarta and you have time to fit yarn into your vacation, please don't hesitate to stop by, say hi to Elena, and look at all the beautiful yarns that she has available for folks. I am so happy to be here and to be able to experience this, and especially with Marcus, so that we could cut down on that language barrier and really enjoy the yarn and get to know Elena and her passion for yarn. So thank you all for joining me. I hope you're having an amazing week, amazing day, and keep those creative loops going. Bye, y'all.